Yeah.
Welcome to GenLab. On GenLab, we intend to talk about generational topics, but sometimes we go down rabbit holes. We like the rabbit holes.
Yes,
hope you like them too.
Hope you do. And if not,
today I'm Royster.
This is G-Force.
And I'm Jazzy. And Darren is sick. He's got the flu.
Darren's got the flu. And
wash your hands.
So the next question is, how do you think today's tech is influencing younger generations? And we've heard a lot about this on TikTok and news shows and
I got it.
Instagram, but yeah.
It's a sham.
What it's specifically?
What is the
glasses came off.
Last Sunday to hear the drama, to see the drama on Instagram and Facebook because of I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but what took place with TikTok. I don't have a TikTok. I've never had a TikTok. I waste enough time between Facebook and Instagram that I don't need another format in my life to suck hours.
It will. It will.
But to see the reaction of society over potentially TikTok going away. First of all, it's going to get replaced. If it goes away, somebody's going to show up with something because it's obviously, but it's like, oh my God, I don't understand. I don't know what takes place. I hear all these people, I make my living on TikTok.
Oh yeah, people make a lot of money. Here's
what
I'll come as in defense of TikTok because I have learned a lot from TikTok. It is basically what it is. It's like was started very short. I feel like the videos used to be like a minute or less, and the algorithm is really what does it. Is that there's some sort of they really figured it out. You know, like YouTube is long format videos. Well, people's attention spans now are very limited and short.
Yeah.
You got to grab their attention really fast. And a lot of these videos, I mean, you can follow people and everything, but pretty much there's something called a For You page. And it's basically your algorithm coming in and basically being like, you really seem to like puppies and makeup tutorials and movie stuff. So it's going to show you all of that. And then if you skip over it really fast, you don't seem to be interested. It's not going to show you stuff like that anymore. It's going to show you things that you stay with. Yep. And so it's so freaking addicting. And the problem with TikTok, in my opinion, is that you can waste hours of your life.
So you have TikTok, and how much time will you spend on TikTok?
I removed TikTok because I have this thing. I have self-control to an extent, but not like if I have it on my phone, I'm going to go on it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I do something on my phone during the day, what's called downtime. And everybody can do this. If you feel like you're struggling with your screen time, you can actually look how much screen time you're like spending on different apps. I did that and I was appalled with myself. I hated myself for like a minute. And then I deleted the apps that were taking up too much of my time and I didn't feel like were giving me enough. So I think that everybody should try that.
Proud of Jazz.
Thank you.
Tell us how to get there.
Yeah, if you go to like your settings, I think it's or some sort of.
Most iPhones will send you up like every.
Really?
Where Google sends you a timeline of where you've driven to. And
if you go to your settings, if you have an iPhone, I don't know how it is on any Android, but like if you go to your settings or if you type in that little search bar, like you scroll down, you type the search bar screen time, it'll take you right to it. And my average. Even like just this week is 4 hours on my screen, which a lot of that is probably Spotify. You can like see what you're like viewing. And if you go on there and you see that you've spent 3 hours on Instagram in a day, it's really disgusting. So you'll kind of,
it's kind of like looking through your checkbook register to see
what you spent,
spending your money.
Yeah. Or like if you track your eating and you're like, oh shit, I had like a handful of M&Ms at noon and then a handful of M&Ms at 5 p.m. or whatever. It's like, that's so many calories, So I go through, if you do that kind of thing, if you go in, you can like set something on your phone that does downtime, and it doesn't stop you from using anything. You can like go through and pick which ones you want, which apps you want. But like I scheduled downtime, yeah, and it will just basically say like, hey, by the way, it's downtime. Do you still want to use this? And you have to go through that second step to be like, oh yeah, because what happens is it becomes habitual. So like with TikTok, I was going on there and it's this like what's next addiction, because the algorithm is so good. You go on there and you're like, the next video might be really funny. I don't want to miss it. So you're just like scrolling for hours and you might be laughing, you might be getting information, whatever. If you have the self-control to do it, good for you. I don't know why people are so upset that TikTok might go away, but
that's my thing. That's where I was going with it. It's like, one, if it goes away, it's going to get replaced because there's too big of a demand for it. But two, like, I can't, it's difficult for me to comprehend how TikTok could be that much. Like it's not that much to me, so I can't comprehend how it could be that much to anyone. So
yeah, I get that. And just because you make money on something doesn't mean that it's necessarily good. Like drugs, selling drugs. You might make money selling drugs, but it's not necessarily.
I do really well at it though.
Right. I mean, I mean, like, drug seller, hey, what are you trying to judge me? But all right.
Yeah. So
I mean, you're one of my best customers, so don't judge.
Yeah, you addict. How's the heroin?
It's good. I have
resolution.
As you can tell from my
any heroin this year.
I am proud of you for letting
as you can tell from my personality. I have almost none now, so it's really I've given it up. Yeah.
Good for you. Really happy.
You have almost none. That's so not true.
Whereas like my checkbook says otherwise.
So what was the question?
Yeah, what were we talking about?
Oh, the question is, how do you think today's tech is influencing younger generations? And, I think we touched on it in the last episode, and I would recommend that you listen to the last 2 episodes because it was a split, part 1 and part 2.
And I would love to see a comment.
I would love to see a comment.
I don't want any comments.
Even negative comments. I love negative comments. So I love all comments.
But I don't.
Yeah, Jasmine, don't talk about Jasmine. You can talk about me, or you can make comments about us.
I'm sensitive.
So, but we talked about how different generations handle tech, and briefly, and and how we're enabling the Z's, right? They don't have to sign. They won't have to sign their names. They won't have to drive their cars because they're going to have all self-driving cars. You won't have to write at all. So you won't need to print. You won't need to do anything because it'll all be.
I don't know. It's hard to know where I stand on all that because it's like I don't want to be that person. So like I learned how to drive a stick shift. Like I don't think there's any use for that anymore. Who needs to drive a stick? When I was growing up, they were still in rotation. Like there was a chance that you would have to get in a car and drive a stick shift home from a party, or you know what I mean? Like you would come across it. Nowadays,
I'll tell you, if you don't want to get your car stolen, drive a stick shift.
That's a great point. That's a good point. But when we lived in Germany, it actually came in really handy because all the cars were manual. So it was like, okay, like this. I'm glad I learned, and I didn't have to learn on a foreign soil, you know what I mean?
Sitting on the wrong side of the vehicle. And
so in Germany, it's actually not that. They're all on the same side as us. In England, it would be different. But but still, it's just different laws, different type of, like, everyone drives different. Everywhere you go, like, everywhere I've lived, the driving style is very different. Here in North Carolina, you better fucking be fast. Like, don't you even try to go through a yellow, or stop at a yellow light. Like, you're going through that, and if you don't, people are going to be pissed. So everywhere's different. But Germany, I didn't want to learn how to do that. Nowadays, you don't need to know how to drive an automatic or a manual, And eventually an automatic, you probably won't even need to know how to drive a car. So
yeah, I think that's kind of the way it's going, right? I don't think you'll need to know how to drive a car. You won't have to know how to write. What are the other things? I mean, the kids won't have to know how to, you won't have teachers maybe. Maybe things will be done more electronically, or they'll be
centralized. I mean, if they do all this like neural implant fucking bullshit, where
you can just give me a new chip.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they already have ChatGPT. You can, or not ChatGPT, but there's some AI like translation service where you can basically have somebody talking into it, and it'll in real time translate it for you, and then you speak, and it translates for them, and it can speak it as well. If
So
someone
you don't need to translate anymore.
No,
I mean, you don't need to speak another language anymore.
No.
One of my coworkers got translator ear headphones.
That's such a hack. Like, so it's amazing.
We're having a conversation, and I'm in construction. There's a lot of Hispanics, and so we tested him out with the guy who we told him what we were doing, and he's going through it, and he's like, "Oh my God, this is cool." It would translate for him and tell him there was a lag, kind of like the reporter on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, on the news.
Oh yeah. There was like a lag for when by the time it translated, but it was, I mean, he said it was working. So,
I mean, and so I think they're doing that for translation, but they're always also eventually they're going to have the technology where you can look up things on the internet in real time and just know everything there is to know about it. It's like this crazy kind of, what is it? Like marriage of like AI or, robot and people. I don't know. Maybe they won't have to go to school. Maybe they won't have to drive a car. I actually think it would be cool. I mean, my kids will be too old for it at that point, but to be able to put your kids in a car and be like, okay, you're going to grandma's, we're programming it. It's going to stop at this place, and this place for food, and see you in 2 weeks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that sounds pretty cool.
I hadn't even thought about that until you just said that, but
Be like safer because nobody's driving. It's all just robots, and they can like interface and talk to each other.
And robots don't drink and drive, so that's good.
Speaking of drinking and driving, have you guys seen on Instagram? There's the thing where the guy says 10% of all accidents are caused by drunk drivers.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, if you turn that around, like 90% of the
are caused by
people not drunk. They're like,
texting.
why don't you guys get off the road and let us drunks just
we'll take care of it from here. Well,
I never thought of that. Is that Freakonomics?
Yeah, Freakonomics basically.
I just think it'll be interesting to see. I don't know. We just watched Gone with the Wind the other day.
Really? Wow.
We're going through. I love that. That movie is so amazing to me. I don't know. I'm always so engrossed in the whole thing. Even though it was 4 hours, we were all just like, whoa,
So when you go to the Jefferson Hotel and you see that big staircase and people tell you that it was the staircase they used in Gone with the Wind, that's not true.
What Jefferson Hotel? What are you talking about?
The one in Richmond, Virginia.
I haven't been.
I know, but if you did go, but
we actually are planning a trip for Washington D.C.
So are we. When are you going? We'll meet up.
In the spring, so we can see the cherry blossoms.
Oh yeah, we want to go not in the spring because it's so packed up. But I get it. That's a good reason to go. Cherry blossoms time is very packed up, but that's okay. If it's a good time to go, it's really pretty.
Technically, we're thinking like beginning of April because March is when spring break is. So we're like, okay, well, maybe April. I don't know if the cherry blossoms will be gone by then, but we were just thinking springtime, the weather might be a little bit better and all the prices are a little bit lower. But like I went to Washington, D.C. when I was in 8th grade, and I cannot tell you enough how proud I was to be an American during that time. Like I drank all the Kool-Aid. It was gone. I drank it all. I was big Kool-Aid man because that's awesome. I really think that's why I joined the military. Like I'm so proud. Like you get to go see all the monuments. If you haven't been to Washington D.C. and you don't love America that much, you should go because it'll make you love America.
So. I have never been to Washington D.C.
Oh, dude, you got to go March to early April, Jasmine. So you could do early April. Yeah,
early.
I wouldn't mind doing that as long as it's not. Yeah, like you said, not during spring break.
But I went in the summer before and I hadn't ever experienced humidity. Now I'm well versed, but I was like,
come to Memphis.
Fresh hell. No, I'm telling you, it was so bad. But yeah, so Washington D.C. and my kids are big museum nerds, but I just remember going there and seeing like when you stand in front of the Abraham Lincoln sitting in that chair, you're like, I mean, I was weeping in front of I was in 8th grade. Like everybody was making fun of me. I didn't care.
So when you were there, the FDR monument wasn't up yet,
no,
right?
there was no World War II monument or anything. And we went to New York and Ground Zero hadn't been finished.
Yeah. So the FDR is a walkthrough. You'll really enjoy that this time around. It's really good.
I'm such a huge weirdo history. Like my whole family loves history, but I'm so into, I don't know, something about the past is like so romantic and I love it.
When you go to the museum or the monument or the whatever, are you reading the plaques?
Yeah. We're reading everything. We're taking hours and I'm crying. Like we went to the Oklahoma City bombing. Like I was crying and it wasn't because like the victims necessarily. It was because it was like, I'm so glad they preserved this. Like I'm such a freaking nerd in that way.
That's good.
We love it. We love history.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah. Yeah. We're definitely going this year. My youngest is a huge Baltimore Ravens fan. So we're going to head over to the stadium and do a tour of that.
Careful there in Baltimore.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Like seedy place. Maybe not. Maybe
I told him that. No, it's not. But I told him that. So
that's okay. Yeah. Ravens. I was a big Ravens fan for like a year there when I was younger. That's funny.
He's a big fan. Yeah. Yeah. I got a Buffalo Bills fan and a Ravens fan. I don't know how I can be a Cowboys fan and raise Ravens and Bills fans, but whatever.
Yeah. I don't know. I think so. My word for this year is simplicity, and I've been trying to like go back to simple.
Good.
You know, just like
I don't have a word.
Right. Well, I don't know. Like I don't do resolutions, but I've always done a word.
I don't either. I usually do goals, but not resolutions. But I like to have a word, but I don't have a word this year.
I think
it just comes to you. You can't like choose a word. It has to like
choose you.
It has to choose.
It's kind of like I didn't choose to rhyme. Rhyming chose me.
Yeah, exactly. Like you just are a bad motherfucker. Or you're not. Okay.
So ground running like a nosebleed.
Yeah.
Okay, I did come up with a rap the other day, and I'm not gonna rap it, but I'll tell you what my idea was.
You gotta rap it.
And then you tell me if it's already been done because I thought it was super cool, and my kids were like, "Oh, mom!"
All right, let's go. Let's hear it.
I haven't come up with the full.
Do you need
thing.
a beat?
I don't know. No, don't fucking do that. No, I'm gonna tell you. I'm just gonna say it. Okay, it was something to the effect of. Call me Captain something because I get a lot of booty. Like, you know, talking about pirates and booty. I thought that was really good. And I was like talking to the kids about it. I was like, work this out. Not Captain Crunch. Like, I think I said Jack Sparrow or maybe something to that effect, Captain Morgan, or I don't know, but it was
Captain
like
Morgan.
Because I'm like always getting booty or I get a lot of booty or something. And the kids were like,
because I always get booty.
Yeah, but I didn't know how to rhyme it. I'm not good with that kind of stuff. But I feel like that should be.
That was the whole thing.
That's the whole thing. That's all I got. Captain Booty. Look, it just came to me. I can't.
Hey, Greg, can you change her name real quick to Captain Booty?
Captain Booty is the next name you're going to put on that. Captain G Booty.
G Booty. Is it Captain or Cap'n? Like Capin?
I don't know. It's up to Greg. Maybe it's CAPT. Capt.
Cap.
We just Cap'n. CPTN. So next time we should do our pirate name, but let's not tell Darren.
Okay,
Capn
Booty.
Capn Booty.
Yeah, thanks, Greg. I appreciate that. I didn't know you could change our names.
I don't even know how he does that. I don't think we can do that. It's an admin. It's an admin function.
Privilege.
Can you not? If you hit on those three dots on my name, can you not change my name?
No, we can't do anything.
I don't see three dots on your name.
You see 3 dots on your name?
Nope.
Oh, really?
That's an admin. It must be an admin function.
You are.
No, I have 3 dots down here.
This is what.
Click on those 3 dots.
I don't always say it, but I said it. It has been said by me that people, you can tell a lot about somebody is what do they do with power, and I feel like I see your character right now.
Okay,
this is what you do,
and I'm wanting to
Capn Booty. Yeah.
You know, I like that thing though, and I do like to rhyme. I used to write poetry. So I will work out the rest of your Capn Booty.
Thank
thing
you.
and see
Yeah,
if you
write me
can-
a song. I'll
Mhm.
perform it like Drake or something.
Okay. Did you see where your song got 1,000 views?
What?
Your song got
Oh,
1,000 views.
I
CCR?
couldn't find it.
Cover of CCR that I did briefly?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, it's
embarrassing.
awesome. That's
Great.
awesome.
So cool.
Are you blushing? Are you blushing right
I
now?
didn't even have to dance. That's the great thing. So usually I do like a little song and dance, and I didn't even have to dance.
Yeah, you should.
No. Okay.
You should.
So that's
Okay,
all
so
our questions. We did
you
it.
guys ready for a game?
I'm still
Yes.
ready for a game.
Okay, here we go. Darren, we miss you, by the way.
Yes, we do, Darren.
So
okay,
bad.
this is he's the one that ties us all together. So
It really does. I like feel like we've
That's
been kind of floating it. I think we're doing okay, but I feel like Darren being here does really bring it all.
And he is the stitches.
He's the glue.
Yes, with this group.
Damn it, he's the glue. I'm usually the glue.
I've never been
Darren. Oh no, we'll talk about that's on the therapy episode.
I'm more like a hatchet than the glue.
You like break it all apart and just
breaking shit up.
All right, so how about a tech timeline trivia? You ready?
Oh my god. All right. 1984.
Close.
We're timelining it. Wait, explain the rules. I never know the rules.
So I'm going to ask a question. You tell me what year.
Oh god. I'm going to be so bad at this. Oh, decade? Okay, I can do decade.
Year or decade. It depends on the question. In what year was the first iPhone released? iPhone.
2007.
Oh, right.
No,
Jasmine
I'm going way earlier.
Really?
Did you already say the answer?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, she got it right. Sorry.
He was just so amazed that I got it right already.
I did. Yeah.
This game sucks.
Okay.
I'll
let both of you answer from this on.
I wasn't even done thinking yet.
I'm sorry. What decade did the first commercial email get sent?
What decade?
What decade?
Yeah, decade.
I'm going to say the 80s.
Yeah, I concur. 80s.
It's 70s.
No fucking way. The 1970s?
Yeah, commercial. So there was a group that were sending emails out. If you guys, there's a whole history of this. It's really good. Since you're a history person, you would really enjoy it.
Wait. The internet? Over the internet?
Yeah, an email.
In the 70s?
Yeah.
But I think they called it the intro web.
And they had, it was this, you know what I'm talking about, Roy? That small group of guys.
Yeah,
and they were,
that's why I was going to retract because
they were putting like porn.
No,
I feel like I heard that the very first thing
it was a very small group. Porn. They all knew each other, and like they kicked some of the people out because they were not nice in the group. Yeah. Anyway, it's there's a history there, history story.
Everybody.
When was? Sorry, go ahead. What?
No, please continue.
When was World Wide Web made publicly available?
www.
Is it a year or a decade?
I'll go with year or decade. Whoever. We'll go.
1989. 1986. I don't know.
I think that's a little early for the www. I'm gonna say, man. See,
When's the first Beanie Baby sold?
I was so uninterested in that at that point in life.
At least you were alive, Roy. Sir.
Was I still alive?
I said at least you were alive.
Yeah. And it has to be 80s, late 80s.
So Jasmine said 89, and it is 91. So I'm gonna give a half.
And we had this conversation because in 91,
that's when I was born.
I got married, and you were shitting your diapers.
I was shitting my diapers.
That was a good. That was a
good
short. That was a good short. I like
that was a good story.
Yeah, good story. Hey, what year did Facebook become available to the public, not just college students?
That would have been like 2005 or 2006, maybe.
I'm gonna go with 2011.
2006. Jasmine, you're rocking it.
Okay, well, because that was like my time. I was a sophomore in high school, and nobody was using Facebook. Everyone was still on MySpace. Tom with a picture.
Oh my God, MySpace.
We're putting our top 8, which is so fucked up if you think about it. Like you choose your friends that like in order.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Anyways, and then Facebook came around. We're like, oh, that's lame. That's for old people. And then all of a sudden, everyone was on Facebook. We're like, oh shit, we gotta get on Facebook. So I probably started using Facebook in like 2008.
Yeah, I was with a bunch of my buddies on like a guys' weekend, and I left my phone and went to use the bathroom or whatever. And when I got back, I had a Facebook page. Buddy of mine, he picked up my phone and created a Facebook page for me.
Get with it.
So then I had, like, based on the way he created it, I had to modify it because
he put you as like gay and like.
No, he did all of that. Yeah. So
that's what I would do. That's
I didn't even start my own Facebook page.
Good for you.
Yeah, it was Billy Toon. Thanks, Billy.
Thanks. What year was that, Roy?
It was well after. What year did we just determine? It was 2006. I'm thinking it was like 10 years after that.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Okay. So I started the 10 year Jasmine started.
I'd have been a sophomore in 2006, I was a sophomore in high school. Those were the days. Okay. What's next?
So when was YouTube founded?
Ooh, I feel like that was just before, maybe like 2005.
Before that, you think?
I thought so. I thought it was just before.
Can we just do the over under? I'm saying after that.
Okay, it's 2005, right on.
No
Jasmine.
Dang, she's been killing it.
Wow.
That's crazy. 2005.
Wow. All right. So.
Okay.
It's amazing to find out how extremely out of touch you are with stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really eye-opening. Yeah. Look, I'm guessing, but I just feel like, I don't know how I knew that, but I just know that my friend Lauren was creating YouTube videos of all of our drama and like actual drama. Like we were both in drama class, and
I've never been on YouTube.
Never have you been on YouTube? You're lying.
I have to be.
Yeah. Hey, okay, so now a word game, and we'll close it off. It is. We have about 7 minutes.
I'm taking this one to the house.
Okay, here we go. So I'm going to play with this one too. Jasmine, or what are we calling it? Capn Booty.
Capn Booty.
Capn Booty. She's going to win. Yeah.
G-Force and Royster.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first question or the first word is metaverse. What is metaverse?
Didn't we do that last week?
No, I don't think we've done metaverse.
Maybe that was your other podcast about.
Oh, you're thinking about the Alien show. There was something similar, but it wasn't metaverse. It wasn't
metaverse.
No, for sure.
Roy's part of multiple generational podcasts, and so he gets them confused. Can I go?
So you can't go first.
Shot at me?
Yeah, she did just take a shot at you. So
is this how you feel all the time, Greg? It's hard. It hurts, doesn't it?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Roy. That's something that Greg's never experienced. An apology from me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make it a shot. It was just like a joke.
No, I thought it was a good shot.
Yeah, it's a good shot. I like the shots. I think they're great. I like, particularly if they're not tequila. Not tequila though. I prefer.
I don't mind. I like tequila, but I'll say this.
I don't mind tequila, but I prefer
Greg can take a hit. Okay, Greg can take a hit. He loves it.
Greg can take it.
Yeah,
I do.
Exactly.
I do enjoy it. I don't know why, but it's something about it I really
kind of
enjoy.
Like a weird, like masochistic. He just like
kind
likes
of, yeah.
pain,
Yeah, kind of. Okay, so metaverse. I'm going to say metaverse is that thing that Facebook has, Meta. I think it's that space where you can. They want people to live in this world where you can own stuff and buy stuff, or maybe you don't own anything, but you have this space in this alternate world, and you dress it up like you want to, and you make it what you want, and you basically live in this alternate world. You're just sitting on your couch with a set of those goggles on or something.
Okay.
VR goggles. Yeah, that's what I think it is.
Roy.
Oh, you're making me go next.
I'm not allowed to go.
That's right.
I'm just gonna make some stuff up. Yeah, I think it's your like your internet life.
Okay.
Okay.
All your social media, all your whole like.
It's like your persona. It's like your.
Yeah, it's like your
the other alternative view.
The way you make yourself look on Facebook, the happy
photos. Okay, I do have a question. You kind of led me into that. So when you're on Facebook, are you guys the kind of people, and just be totally honest here, because I feel like this is a place we can be honest. Are you the kind of people that kind of just show the things that really fit that kind of persona that you want to, or are you kind of like a mess? Are you like show it all, bear it all?
That's a great question.
Greg, actually, you don't have to answer because I know what you are. You're an exhibitionist. So.
No, but that's a great. So I don't post it all on Facebook. But if I did post on Facebook, I think I would just be posting what I thought was really cool stuff. I don't think I would post all the.
It's not like super curated. It's just like what you genuinely like.
Yeah, like I'm gonna post if my kids do something that's really like, outside of normal, really cool.
You always post about your kids. You like your kids. You like
or I might post a bit if I went and killed 30 hogs one night. I might post something like that. You know what I mean?
That's something to be proud of. Yeah.
Be really proud of your killing of the hogs.
Hogslayer.
Go Hogs.
Actually, that could be your rapper name.
We have slayed some hogs, my friend.
Or his stripper name.
Texas, you have to. Oh, Hogslayer. Oh my God, that's a great idea, Roy.
That's your stripper name, Greg.
My stripper name is Hogslayer.
Come here, big girl.
Oh, yeah. Then people could like do the or whatever.
So back it up.
Yeah.
So.
Oh my God, that's like badass. They call me Hogslayer.
Call me Hogslayer. Oh my God.
Kind of gross, but it's kind of like hot at the same time. I don't know.
I am G-Force, Slayer of Hogs.
All right, Roy.
And on the main stage, Hogslayer.
On the I'm typically I don't post a lot, but I'm more likely to post fun stuff that I'm doing.
Yeah.
Than I'm not posting
like that's a Gen X thing.
I'm not posting a hard day at work.
Well, no, I mean,
or a stressful. But like,
light.
Yeah, I don't feel like I post a whole lot.
I don't either. I consume so much more than I post. I just as much as I am very self-centered, I don't feel like the world needs more of me or more of my opinion. So I just kind of.
A lot of days I'm thinking, man, I should post I should post this. But it's just like, yeah, who cares? Unless I'm having a drink at a cool bar, who cares?
Right. Who cares? Or I'm eating like a really good meal. Who cares? Yeah. And
I get like a picture with my grandkid. Then that's like, somebody's got to care about that.
Yeah. Right. But nobody does. Nobody cares about your children.
No, I think they do. I feel like they do.
No one.
Because I think the last picture I posted was me with the
those likes are obligatory, because I'm going to tell you this. I used to post all the pictures of my babies, and I was like, oh my God, they're the cutest. Oh my God, look, she's walking. Look, she's so cute with her stupid lollipop. Like, I crap all over her face. Like, I used to post all that. And then I look at other people's and I'm like, I don't care about your baby. I don't care about your baby. Yeah. I don't care about your grandbaby. I don't care about your family. I don't care about any of it. I want to see you in a bikini. I want to see a girl with a big ass in a bikini, or I want to see a guy on a beach with a martini. Like, sex on beach. What do you drink on a beach? A Corona.
A Corona.
Greg, what do you drink on a beach?
Yeah, I would drink a tequila sunrise or
tequila. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
Or
what I'm trying to say is I want to see sexy pictures.
A daiquiri.
Strawberry daiquiri.
I don't care about
strawberry daiquiri or coconut.
If I see your kid in a room and we're at a party and they're like a little kid, I'm gonna be really sweet to your kid because I love kids. I really do, but I don't want to see pictures of. I don't know why. I don't know what that is.
How do you feel about some people just love to do it's like almost like it's an obligation that they have to Facebook. February photo dump.
Yeah.
My February photo dump. Yeah.
Well, it's because they have family members that only keep up with them on Facebook, and they go, okay, there's no other way that I keep in contact with these people. So it's kind of this obligation to be like, every once in a while, I'm going to post some stuff. Here's the thing. I'm not going to be this young forever. I want to share things that are like me being awesome and cool and like, but I don't have any of that.
Yeah, that's
I'm
what
not
I'm
awesome or cool. I don't leave the house for a week at a time. Okay,
That's what
so
I'm saying.
it's
That's
like
what I would
boring.
post.
Stained
If I had
glass.
stuff,
Okay.
yeah. If I had stuff, I would post cool stuff. I just don't have that stuff, right?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
guys are
maybe
cooler
that's
than me too because you guys go on like parties and stuff. I don't do that.
Right.
here
Yeah,
I
we're
am
going out
drinking
tomorrow night. We're
coffee
going
before
country
work
dancing
again.
tomorrow night. I'll shoot you guys some videos. It's going to be fun. Hey,
Yeah,
can
I went
we
to
do a
hockey concert.
segment? Can we do a segment? Not
We can do
today.
whatever you want, Greg.
I want to do a
G-force,
segment where I get to say
Slayer.
all the things that
And
Jasmine
Hogslayer.
interrupted me on.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Okay,
I would be willing to bet if you could go dig back through all the footage and just show all of the short of Capn Booty interrupting you or changing the question.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Or saying, I have a question. Yeah.
Capn Booty. I have. So I'm writing things down. So I've written 4 things down tonight that I would. And so I'm not going to say them in context. So I'm just going to say that it's going to be like Roy's texts. It's just going to be me saying those 4 things, and you guys could maybe figure out where they would have gone in the conversation. Like the first one is, "Hi, this is Greg. How may I help you?" Did you guys know where that might have gone in the conversation?
Yeah, I remember because it was when we were talking about how you answer the phone.
Yeah. So if Darren calls me, that's the way I answer the phone. I answer, "Hey, this is Greg.
How can I help you?" I
And
can't. As a woman, I can't say that. Listen, I don't listen to half the things that you say. Here's the thing: when people are talking to me, I don't really listen all the time. A lot of time I'm thinking about what I'm going to say next, and I know that's a problem, but I don't honestly care. I'm going to keep doing it. I can't stop it. I don't know what to tell you.
So can I just tell you that I love it? But I thought it would be a good segment because it would be so random.
I'm
Such
glad somebody
random
loves
thoughts.
it because
I think you could dig back. That would be good. I think you could make
funny.
some.
Yeah.
I'm ridiculous. I'm a ridiculous person. I'm going to tell you this. I already know this, listeners. Leave your fucking comments because guess what? I already know I'm ridiculous.
So did you?
I already know I'm a piece of work. Okay.
So Jazz, did you just actually confess you do not listen with the intent to understand? You listen with the intent to reply.
It depends on who I'm talking to.
I don't think that's true though, because a lot of times your question or your follow-up question has a lot to do with the point. And I don't think you could do that if you weren't at least listening to some level.
With the intent
to
understand.
I do listen, but I definitely filter the things. Like, is this important to me? It's not. Okay. I'm a horrible person. I'll just say it. I suck. Yeah. Okay. It's great to meet people that still like me, despite the fact that I'm a horrible person. It's fine. It's fine. You can be a bad person and a good person at the same time. And I hope that
I agree. I tell Darren all the time how bad a person you are. I mean,
thank you. I know you need to tell him more because I don't think he even registers, but
it doesn't register with him. Like I said, she's so awful. I don't know how can you continue to build her up so much.
Did you write down? Is one of the things you wrote down is Darren is the glue?
Darren needs to know that. We should tell him that.
I think you should write that down. Write that down.
Darren is the glue. Hey, so the thing is, I will keep up with some of those things that I didn't get to say because, and just say them all in a row. That way I don't have this long drawn out, or periods where,
long dramatic pause.
Despite the fact that happens, I still really enjoy your presence. I like you. I like you, Greg.
I think if y'all were
Hogslayer, I'm only gonna say it one more time. Hogslayer.
Is this where y'all would hug if we were all together?
Oh,
you know what?
Yeah. Big hugs.
Capn Booty and I have had some hugs, and it's really fantastic. And so have Capn Booty's and
lights,
her husband.
Fireworks going off. It's all
fireworks for sure, for sure. Hey, okay. So the word game, Jasmine, you didn't answer. Roy and I have answered. Metaverse.
Oh yeah, metaverse.
Oh, sorry, I got a sidetracked. Again,
we do that.
Metaverse is I actually feel like I should know this word because people say it all the time. I feel like it's like oh shoot, I had my answer and then I lost it. It's like when I was going to educate you all.
That was hilarious.
I think a metaverse is kind of like different universes happening at the same time, and like yeah, like you can kind of like, you know, like how they say we're on a different timeline or what, or the simulation, or like we're on this timeline or whatever.
Yeah.
It has something to do with that. Like I don't really understand it. My brain's pretty simple. It really just understands like what's right in front of me right now. So like metaverse is somewhere out there. Like it's
okay.
There.
All right. Well, I got it. It's a virtual reality space in which users can interact with a computer-generated environment and other users.
Kind of like when I used to go into chat rooms when I was like 12 and I'd say I was 15.
Kind of like that, except it's more virtual.
Sketchy.
Yeah, okay, well, super. I probably got a lot of guys in trouble. Honestly, probably got.
Yes, we know that you did.
In jail.
Yes.
I don't know why that just reminded me of a story.
Uh-oh.
Andrea listed a pair of, she was selling shoes on Facebook Marketplace. And so she posted this pair of sandals, and this guy replied back, and he asked a couple questions, and then he asked if she would send, like, how do they look on? Can you send a picture?
Oh yeah.
I'm like,
she should have sent it with your feet in them.
I might have to go. So I said, this guy's a foot fetish creeper trying to get you to send him a foot pic so he can post it on. So I put the sandal on my big old hairy toe foot.
Oh, beautiful.
And took a picture of it, and that's the picture she sent.
Yes, that's perfect.
She still has the picture. I'll see if I can find
I want to see it. That's a great way to respond. Yeah, I actually had a Matt, somebody we know had a cousin who sold her underwear online to like older men.
Oh yes, I
and
you mentioned this.
Yeah. Oh, I did. I already told this story. Oh shit.
Yes.
Never mind. Sorry.
No. Roy hasn't heard it. But I remember.
I'm like, I have so many old pairs of underwear, but I don't know that anybody would want them.
Oh, they would.
I'm gonna start selling mine.
No.
Y'all want to buy a pair?
Really no.
99
old
cents.
Underwear, guys, gross. That's gross.
No thanks.
Mine still have life in them.
Oh,
what? Okay. Life? Oh, good.
Life. They're good.
I wear mine until they're like falling. I'm ragged. Okay. I'm a nasty, wretched person. Like I get every last dime out of my clothing. So you don't want mine.
Capn Booty. That's
Capn Booty. She's just
that's because her shorts are see-through.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Wow. There's too much information on this one.
Cryptocurrency. Does everybody know what this is? Everybody, Roy, you know what this is?
It's that bullshit that has no actual value. Yeah.
All right. So we're all going to get a point for that one.
Wait.
I mean, everybody knows, right? How about doom scrolling?
What if there's someone listening who doesn't know what cryptocurrency is?
Oh, cryptocurrency. Okay, I'll read the definition. It's a digital or virtual currency that uses cryptography for security and operates independently of a central authority. That's a great point.
Okay, I guess I didn't really know 100% of that, but I knew it was like I didn't know all the crypto nonsense. I didn't know like this operating outside of a. I
prefer my definition.
Yeah, but online currency, basically an internet currency.
Why don't we just all keep money in our mattresses and in the toilet?
You know what? It's not
I mean, that's how we are supposed to.
It's not a bad. I do. Yeah.
You know, kind of like gold. Like
mine's in a jelly jar.
Mine's buried.
There you go.
I don't trust banks.
Yeah, me either.
We also watched Mary Poppins recently, and that reminded me of Mary. Yeah, have you seen?
You watch some old shows.
Oh, Mary Poppins,
and what's that other one?
I grew up watching just like all the old. We didn't have like all the new stuff for a very long time, so I watched all the old stuff, and it's grown on me. I will say I can't really get into it.
What's the line from the movie you watched with the staircase?
What's you talking about? Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. Or I'll never go hungry again. She said, I don't care if I have to lie, kill, steal, or cheat. I'm never gonna go hungry again. And it's like,
what's his name though? What is his name?
What?
I don't know his name.
Staircase movie.
You're talking about Scarlett O'Hara?
Yeah. What's his name?
Clark Gable is Rhett Butler.
Oh yeah. She said
Clark Gable.
Okay. So what's Gigafactory? Gigafactory.
At first thought it reminds me of Willy Wonka, but
oh yeah, the Oompa Loompas going like, man, that movie is controversial. That's the movie.
That's the first. I think that was either the first or the second book I actually read. The whole book was Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
I read that when I was a kid.
I get mixed up because there was Charlotte's Web and then
I've never read it.
No, it was actually called Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, so I don't even think you read it. But and then there was the glass elevator one that I got halfway through and quit. I would say that what was the question?
Yeah, can you repeat the word?
A gigafactory. I'm going to say a gigafactory is a factory where they make really big
gigabyte
stuff.
Yeah, they make gigabytes.
Really big stuff.
Like they make hard drives and such.
Oh, or no, it's a factory that has over 1 million square feet. How about that? A gigafactory.
Okay. What I was going to say is that I think we should talk about movies that can't be made today.
Oh,
like
yeah,
like Gone with the Wind, like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think a gigafactory. What is that? Who's that guy? Family Guy, where he's like giggity. You know what I'm talking about? Quagmire. He's like giggity goo. I don't know. That reminded me of that. I think that a gigafactory is. I don't even know. Like what? How?
I mean,
a gigafactory is clearly when somebody makes gigabytes. I don't know. I have no idea. Okay. Giga memories.
Okay. I kind of like the idea of it defines the largeness of the factory, but I have absolutely, there's nothing.
It's a place that produces memes and websites.
I love it. That's awesome. Okay.
They produce memes
there, because there's got to be a place that does that.
I mean, there's got to be someone.
Yeah, it's a large-scale factory for producing batteries or other essential components for electric vehicles.
Boring.
So there you go. None of us got that.
I mean,
okay. And the last word, I don't know how to say it, so I'm going to spell it. Hygge.
Higgy. Huga.
Okay, well, don't say what it is. If
you want me to ask Alexa how to pronounce it?
No, don't ask Alexa nothing.
You want me to ask Siri?
You can.
Hey Alexa, play AC/DC Back in Black.
Fuck yeah!
Can you hear it?
I can control your life right now. Have you seen that? I can't hear it.
Alexa, turn it up. Volume 5.
Volume 5.
Can you hear it?
Woo! Going crazy with volume 5. Okay, wait.
Can you even hear it?
Yeah, we can hear it.
Alexa off.
You know what AC/DC writes a lot about? Fat women. He loves
fat bottom girls.
American thighs.
Oh yeah.
Knock me out with those He loves it. Yeah. He loves a woman that's just like.
Speaking of, that's the big backs you were talking about earlier. My kids are talking about the big backs.
That
referee was a big back.
Like, they're always like, yeah. You're big. Oh, you're gonna eat more. You're big back. That's all I hear all the time. I'm like, I've always had a big back, so I'm offended. Oh my gosh.
So Higgy or whatever it is, I think it. Oh man, this is
Hygge.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hey Siri, how do you pronounce Hygge?
Don't. It's going to define it.
Pig is pronounced Huga.
Huga.
His answer is from
No. Tell her stop. Alexa, shut up.
She's done.
Okay, so
I think it's a Scandinavian term.
That means
Huga.
Yeah,
I think it's a smoking device.
Okay, a smoking device.
Scandinavians are so famous for all their
smoking devices. Yeah, I'm gonna say
die young and live terrible lives.
HY. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's like a hug, but not in person.
Like like y'all's virtual hug there just a few minutes.
Oh
ago.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, we
That was
hug
a
you good?
Oh,
I don't
we
want
do.
to be
Yeah.
known as a hooga over online hooga or. Okay, so a hooga.
Which way are you? Which way am I on
hoogie,
your screen? Are we
You're
this
this
way?
way. So yeah.
You're over there.
No, wrong way. You're hugging the wall. There we go. Okay, so it's actually like a lifestyle or it's like a warmth thing. Like it's like if you're sitting in your room and there's like a fire going, you got like a nice warm blanket and you're wearing like cozy socks. It's the Scandinavian word for like cozy, comfy, love, like warmth, all of that. So it's kind of like a warm hug.
I think I think it's an outfit similar to like I Dream of Jeannie, like kind of the loose Jeannie.
That's
pants
a great one. I think that's probably
what I'm
we
go-
needed
that's
a new
what I'm
word
go-
for that.
I'm about to go take off these jeans and put on Jeannie pants.
That yeah.
I put mine on before we started, so
Yeah.
So it is a quality of coziness and comfortable.
Did you actually know that, Captain?
Yeah, I know that.
He
Yeah,
did.
we always talk about
why. Why do you like?
That's my way of life. If you can't tell, I'm such a warm and comfy person.
I love it that she knew that. It's you're amazingly smart. So
Mm.
if from a score of 2 to 2 to 1.5, Jasmine and I tie tonight, which is great. So because
I got 0
extra hugs tonight.
Yeah,
No,
you got negative. Actually, think
he had 1.5. Hey, so I will say as we close out, first of all, we need to come up with an ending to the show. So I would like some comments about what the ending should be.
No one's going to comment. We've been asking for comments for so long, and nobody comments because I don't even think real people.
So we'll just come up with our own ending. That's probably right. So
I don't think we need an ending. I reject the fact that we need an ending. Nobody needs.
You're the one that said that ending was prompt.
There was a very I listened to the show yesterday, and the ending was so abrupt.
I like it. I like it. I think we should just literally.
Okay, abrupt endings. Okay, hey, but I do want to say that I mentioned this week that I was going to Shabbat dinner tomorrow.
Yes, you did.
Yeah,
it's very pompous that you told us.
No, it's just it is very. I've never been to one, and I don't. These are the only Jewish people that I know personally. Like, so I had to look up what to do and how to act and all that kind of stuff. So
yeah,
to ask them.
So actually, my friend Lauren knows a lot about that because she works for the Jewish community. She works for you got to really it up, but the Chabad in Harvard. She works for some very elite Harvardians,
cool.
Jewish Shabbat up there, and she knows all the like kosher laws and like. They have to, like a Jewish person has to like light the fire, like all the things that you have to do on Shabbat, what you can't like eat, what you can't. She's very familiar with that. So I'll get you guys talking if you ever need a.
Oh, cool. Yeah. We'll see how we do. If I really embarrass myself on Friday, we'll go from
I don't think so.
No, I think just Google can help you. I promise.
YouTube it.
Yeah. They said we don't have to say the prayers.
It's www.youtube.com.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
I appreciate that. They said
we
don't have to say the
prayers. In whatever you want, and it'll tell you what to do. So, and it's always accurate, 100% guaranteed.
Well, if it's on the internet, it's real. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Like Friends was held in Seattle in 1990.
Wow,
that's right. That's exactly right. So, hi, this is Greg. How may I help you, Coach Rogers? Rumikachub. We don't.
What is going on?
He's having a flashback.
I was saying all the things that I got interrupted on. Oh, I thought
he was.
Oh, we're gonna go over that right now.
I thought he was about to name all the ways that you could cook shrimp.
You could have, shrimp gumbo, shrimp soup, shrimp sandwich, and whatever.
That's about it.
Yeah.
Fried shrimp. Coconut
I
shrimp.
love that movie. I'm gonna make my kids watch it.
You know, I went to see that movie with a friend at a preview, like before you could see it. She had these special things where they ask you questions at the end of it.
Oh, you were like one of the influencers of the movie.
Yeah, way back.
You're why
And
Lieutenant Dan doesn't have any legs anymore.
yeah, that's right. So
Shout out.
I came out of that movie and I told her this was the worst movie I've ever seen, and people loved that
Oh my
movie.
You
God.
would
People
say
loved
that.
it.
Oh my God. Of course you hate Forrest Gump. You're the worst person alive. What's wrong with you? That's the best movie. I love that movie.
People loved it. Then I watched it again later and I
How could you
enjoyed it.
not like that movie? Like, how
I
could you
didn't
literally watch that movie and be like, people are going to hate it? What is wrong with you?
I don't
Oh
know.
my God. Okay. Remember how we did the hug? I want to slap you now. So get ready.
Yeah.
Ready? No, other side. Other side. Wait, ready?
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Oh, you're delayed. It's okay.
Wow, that was awful.
Thank
All
you.
right.
All right, guys.
Thanks
Hey,
for joining
Darren,
us.
we miss you. Love you. Feel
Like and
better.
subscribe.
And that was GenLab.
Leave a
Come back for
comment.
next week where we talk about conspiracy theories. Here's the end of the show. And
Yeah.
cut.
Conspiracy theories. Come on.